right, guys, what's up? Auto Fanatic. Today's video review is going to be on a brand new Acura Integra Type S. This is one of my favorite subcompact hot hatches you could buy in the market. This is basically the grown-up version of the Honda Civic Type R. So on this car, we have like a really cool wide body, all the way around. It's really nicely done. Super sharp car. We got 19-inch wheels up front. We got Brembo 4-piston braking system up front. And we have an active exhaust. I'll show you guys the interior. This one has the red and black theme all the way through. An amazing 6-speed manual transmission. We're going to talk about it on the drive video. Really nice seats with Alcantara inserts with red accents all the way through. Red cross-stitch steering wheel. It's just a really nice car. This car is in the $50,000 category, and I think it's probably one of the best ones you're going to get. So let's pop the hood. I'll show you guys the power plant right now. So this is a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder with VTEC. This engine makes 320 horsepower and 310 foot-pounds of torque at 6,500 RPM. Something that's interesting, we don't have a front strut tower brace, even though this is a front-wheel drive strut suspension car. I'm sure aftermarket probably be a good idea to do that on something like this, but just to show you, it's a pretty clean setup. They did a nice red cover over here with like a faux carbon fiber. You have on the hood, they actually put a rain diverter so you don't get water pouring into your airbox. Other than that, this thing sounds really nice. It has an active exhaust depending on the mode you're in. And something I want to show you guys, which I think is so cool about this car, that's why my buddy bought it, is the practicality. Being that this is a hatch, you're able to fold these seats down, and like me, I'm transporting car parts all the time. You could put rims, tires, exhaust, boxes, and he does stage performances, and this is a perfect car for him to do daily driving, and he's no longer going to be using his SUV anymore. So down below we have some 3 tailpipes, just like the Honda. We have like a gloss black rear diffuser, and I think they did a phenomenal job. I think the styling in this car is great. 19-inch wheels. We have, I believe these are two 65/30/19s, and he just installed, this car is brand new, he just installed the Continental DWS06 Plus, because the temperature now is like 40 degrees and the summer tires are definitely not safe to drive on the road. So you can just check it out here. Super nice car. It's definitely more mature looking than the Honda Civic Type R. And I definitely think this is going to appeal to a little bit of an older buyer, but I actually love this car. So let's strap the camera in now and go for a drive, and you never know, this might be another car that I decide to purchase through the Auto Fanatic channel and maybe do a giveaway in 2026. So let's go for a ride right now. So we have a dynamic drive mode select down here, and we're going to kind of go in there. So what do we have? So this is adjusting sport. What are we doing, James? Is it just suspension, or is it a little bit of throttle input, exhaust? It's probably a little bit of everything, right? So we kind of go here, we're Sport Plus, Sport, Comfort, and then individual, you can kind of custom tailor your engine, your steering, suspension, and your gauge cluster. So your gauge cluster is configurable. 229 miles. This car is brand new. I'll tell you now, the seats are really good. Do we get lumbar in here, James?
Yes, there is.
There is a lumbar? Let me try to find it. No, that's the backrest.
I think I have it pumped up all the way.
Okay. So the seat could use a little bit more lumbar, but it's got good power adjustments. Steering wheel feels good. Shifter is amazing. Pedals are in really good placement. You want to leave it on individual?
Sure.
So how do we get there?
Just push it down once, leave it.
Okay, and then you hit, once you hit,
it.
So now we're in individual.
Yep.
And the individual mode we're in.
This is what it's set at.
Engine Sport Plus, steering Sport. The steering, oh, okay, you have Sport Plus. Let's do Sport Plus for everything. Suspension, I want to go, wow, so we got a bunch of modes here. I want to go Sport Plus. All right, let's just try everything in Sport Plus and see how we're going to like it. All right, we're off.
By the way, the emergency brake automatically goes off when you take off from here.
Steering feels nice and tight. Now, the one thing I'm noticing when I moved the car up in the parking lot when we started the video is you feel a resonance in the pedals and in the floor of the car, even in the steering wheel. And it's reminiscent to the GT350 Shelby, because he had one and I had a bunch of them. And I don't know, that's just something that you don't get in a BMW. The BMWs are great cars, but they're very isolated. Now, this car power to weight ratio, this car is only 3,200 pounds, and with 320 horsepower and 310 foot-pounds of torque, it's a little zippy guy, I'll tell you that. feels good. This is plenty of power. Like anything more than this, you're just gonna probably crash it as a daily. But really, really like this car. have been admiring this car for a while, and I told James before he bought it, I went to the dealership 2 times to look at it and to test drive it, but both times it was raining and I didn't want to drive this car in the rain. And he ended up buying it and came up here today so I could test drive it and do this video.
You would not be able to do that right off the line with the Michelin Summer tires.
Okay.
Plus, you would have been bucking.
Yeah, the Continental DWS06, I've done videos. It's the best high performance all season. Now the car does have a little bit of torque steer. You notice it, right, James?
Yeah.
But Honda, my friend had the earlier generation, Honda Civic Type R, and they spent a lot of time fine-tuning the limited slip on this car.
Which definitely helps.
Oh my God, yeah. This thing is great. Yeah, really impressed so far. It really is.
But if you haven't driven a front-wheel drive car, not a SUV, you definitely feel the difference. You know, you feel it pulling you.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little different effect. I mean, everything that I work on and drive lately is all rear-wheel drive, and then we got, you know, the Nissan R35 GTR. That's all-wheel drive. That car is a monster. But I will tell you, so this is the very first time I'm in this car, first time driving it. I like this. This is, BMW did something like this on their update of their G80 platforms with the vents. It's kind of interesting. This would be nicer if they integrated a little bit more in the dash the way Lexus does, but...
Yeah. Believe in me, I was looking at the Nissan Z, the new one.
Yeah.
And this is all down in here. It's the way they laid it out is very nice.
I will say the steering has really good weight to it. The power delivery is there. I mean, this thing does not have like that turbo lag effect where you feel like your Fiat has a little bit more of it.
Oh, the Fiat's got a huge turbo
but
lag.
this doesn't. This is pretty good.
Because it's got, I think it's got more torque. That's why that's
Yeah.
off the line.
And this is the stiffest suspension setting, and I'm going to tell you, it's really compliant.
No, it's excellent. Hitting bumps and things.
This is a really impressive car. Wow.
The car is very well balanced.
Yeah, so guys, I've been looking at, you know, playing around with the idea of doing a vehicle giveaway on the channel. Not this year. This year's almost over, but it would be for 2026. And I've been looking at some cars. I wanted to do like a BMW M2, but I think this might be like something like this, or the Civic version, the Honda Type R, where I would buy it through the company and then do some customizations, and then, you know, you guys go to my website to buy product to enter to win, and then somebody would get a free car that's modified and, you know, customized by Autofanatic. I think it'll be kind of cool, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. And this is just something that it's been on my radar. I really like this car. The heads, you know, I didn't notice you have a heads-up display.
Yeah.
Is that able to be turned on and off?
I believe so.
Okay.
And it also tells you what gear you're in as well to the left.
Okay. Yeah, most manuals are doing that these days. I'll tell you one thing. You were saying that the road noise was a little loud on the original tires.
Yeah.
They're a little bit better on this one, right? Less road noise.
A lot of cabin noise.
Yeah, I think I mean, for a lightweight car, it's only 3,200 pounds. It doesn't feel like a tin can.
No.
You know, it feels like it's very well put together. No rattles. No rattles from the interior. You got the rear hatch for the practicality. You fold the seats down, you put all your equipment in it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a good car, man. I'm really glad you bought it so I could actually experience it. Because, you know, if you go to a dealership like where I live and do a test drive, they make you go around the block.
Yeah.
I wanted to like really drive this car. Now we're on the roads by my shop. These are the roads that I'm on regularly when I do videos and when I'm road testing stuff after I'm working on it. So this is going to give me, you know, good feedback. And we're going to break off on this road down here, and we're going to have a little bit of fun, and we'll loop back around, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. But so far, I like it.
What do you think about the clutch and the shifter?
I like the fact that the clutch has a very low take-up point, right? Like you could actually, I'm used to it, you know, with the old Ferraris with those mechanical clutches, whereas the BMW catches a bit higher. I do like this one. This feels pretty good. Look, I got in it and easy to drive. I didn't bucket install. That's usually a good sign that the car is balanced. A lot of times you get into some cars and the clutch is so like sensitive that you could stall the car out. Now BMW does like this this delay valve into the clutch master cylinder. I'm not sure if Acura does it. I did hear that Honda does incorporate that in their cars, but I'm not sure if this one has it.
They do have the rollback on this. So if you're on a hill.
Oh, so it's got the hill assist. Yeah. So that applies to brakes. Is that configurable with how many seconds? Do you know?
I don't think you can configure it, but I know that I haven't really tried it too much. I haven't had the opportunity to try it too much. I know on the Fiat, it has it automatically that's already set up in the car.
Okay.
But I know if you start off and then stop again, it'll roll back the second time you go.
Gotcha.
And I think this does the same.
All right, so we're going to go on this nice little challenging back road, because that's really where I think a car like this, you would really see if it was fun or not, you know? Yeah, man, the suspension feels good. Can you kick the suspension down one more notch? So put it in sport. Oh, you could. So you could leave. We could leave this open, just like the BMW. We'll leave it in sport. The reason I want to do it, I don't want it too firm because there's some bumps up here. I don't want to have the car being unsettled with your son in the back.
It actually, the Sport Plus actually does take the bumps and things quite well. I was surprised. When I had picked it up from the dealer, it was just automatically in sport.
Dude, this thing is freaking awesome. This thing is so much fun. Oh my God. Sounds good. The shifter's great. It's got great steering, good suspension. This car is a home run, man. My God. I'm surprised that you don't see more of them on the road.
No, we don't.
I wonder if it's just because of the price point. You know, we were talking about this earlier. Now, when I was younger, you know, if you had an Acura Integra, you were usually getting out of high school or in college, right? Because the cars back then were like 15 to 20 grand. I mean, this car's 50,000. It doesn't seem like a lot of money by today's standards of cars, but 50,000 is a lot more money than it was when, you know, the Acura Integra came out. So I don't think the younger buyer is going to go into the Acura dealership, because this car loaded up with some options like 54, and then if you get discounts, you're probably like 51, maybe 50. So they're going to go into the Honda dealership, just because this car is about $7,000 to $8,000 more in MSRP, and technically it's the identical car. So people say that the Honda is more like the boy racer version of it, and this is the more of the mature, grown-up version of it. But honestly, this is the one I would go for. I like this one a lot. It's got really nice body lines. I like the wide body flares. I mean, look at it. It's carving up this road. Like, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, I was on this road the other day with the M2, and, you know, M2 is a great car. The one thing I want to notice about this is it doesn't feel heavy, because it's not heavy. It's only 3,200 pounds. The M2 is like 4,000 pounds, like 3,900 pounds. That's a big difference, you know, when you're throwing it through the corners like this.
Well, it's got a lot of extra stuff in it. I'm sure it all has power seats, right? And
yeah.
Does it have the moonroof and all the other things?
Well, no, the M2's got the carbon roof, but it's just a very heavy car. And
what is making that car heavier, though?
it's just everything's made out of steel. It's bigger. You know, it's a fat car. That's an inline turbo 6.
The engine, yeah.
But yeah, this thing, it's light, it's fun, it's tossable. I would prefer an Alcantara steering wheel just for grip. What do you think, James?
I agree.
Yeah, it's a little, this leather that they're using is a little slick to the touch.
It'll break in.
Yeah, or maybe get some good driving gloves.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is.
How are the brakes?
Oh, you know what? Let's try. Yeah, brakes are good. Yeah. I mean, they're not Shelby GT350 good or Nissan GTR good, but I think for the, you also have to bed them in. You know, they're not, you only got 235 miles in this thing now. These pads aren't bed in yet. Oh my God. This thing is awesome. This is a nice road to try it out on, right?
Yeah. I want to bring the Fiat here to this road.
Oh my God, come up whenever you want. Absolutely. When it comes warmer, we'll barbecue at the shop and we'll take the Fiat. Where did we test drive your Fiat years ago? We did a video on that. That was fun. But I think you came in the wintertime. It was freezing.
We did so many different modifications to that car, so it changed quite a bit within the season.
I mean, dude, we're doing 60 miles an hour like nothing on these back roads.
Doesn't feel like it.
You don't feel it.
No.
this thing is, what an impressive piece of machinery. James, I'll tell you, man, I think I'm going to buy this car. But I'm not going to your dealership.
No, don't go there.
Yeah, he had a little bit of an issue with this car when he first got it, and he just got it back. It went into like limp mode, and we're not that. Maybe that'll be a video for another day if it happens again. But sometimes it just happens with these cars. You know, look, you guys know I talk about it on the channel with cars that I get delivered and bad batteries and glitches, and I think it just comes with the territory. You want to buy a cool car, and they're not selling a lot of them. They sit on a lot, and you know, batteries get drained and things go wrong. But oh my God, this thing is freaking a riot. What a blast. This is the perfect road for this car. Wow. I'm going to be honest, I didn't think it was going to be this good, James. Honestly, I really didn't think it was. I thought it was going to be like, I remember my friend had the old generation, the Honda Civic Type R, and he gave it to me for a few days, and I really liked it. And I thought it stalled for a minute, it's so quiet. And this road's a little bumpier.
It takes the bumps well.
Let's go into suspension.
I was very impressed.
Go into comfort. Hold on, suspension, comfort. Yeah, it's hitting these bumps really well. There's no cowl shake.
No, it's very well wheel balanced.
What? So I was reading up on this car. They're calling this the chassis, like the stiffness of the chassis. They call it like the ACE, capital ACE. I'm not sure what that means. I got to look that up further if they did some structural bracing of the car with different materials. But I will tell you, yeah, this car is awesome. This transmission is a million times better in feel, the shifter, than all the BMWs today with the manual. I don't care what anybody says. And I did the short shift kits and all the G80 platforms and all. This thing, hands down, is a home run. This car feels faster, like around these back roads than the M2.
Yes,
it seems to pick up the pace more, and I think it's the power to weight ratio because this car is so much lighter.
It's not only that, but it's the gear ratios.
Yes. I noticed that when I'm in fourth gear now, and I don't feel resistance pulling the car back. Like I feel like it just is gradually staying at the accelerated pace.
Right.
You know, like sometimes you'll be in a gear and it'll just eventually get up to that max speed and it'll start pulling you back. Right. This is not doing that. Look, I'm going higher and higher, and it's not pulling me back.
Right.
Yeah, this thing is sweet.
So it's got I do have it set up with the rev matching.
Oh, you do have the rev.
Yeah,
okay, so this has electronic rev matching feature,
which is cool.
Yeah,
so
it's definitely
nice
cool.
And it's cool to use.
Now, is the exhaust system in the loudest setting right now? Do you know?
Sport Plus engine would be, yes.
Okay. So it has an active exhaust, which is pretty cool.
Right, but it matches up with the engine setting, which is interesting. It doesn't have, it's not separate.
I mean, this thing is it's so well tuned, the suspension.
Yeah.
Like there's no crazy hops, there's no like floatiness.
To me, that is the most impressive part of this car was the suspension. I was expecting to get rattles and to feel the
Well, I'm saying the suspension, the power of that motor, and the shifter are the things that are like, wow, I love this thing.
I wish you could have driven it with the Michelins on. You would have definitely felt a difference.
Well, yeah, the Michelins are going to have a little bit of a tighter snap to the sidewall, but we're 40 degrees. You can't really mess around with summer tires now.
But it would have been nicer in the warmer weather to have the two to compare.
Yeah. Now you'll probably get a little bit more bite, like right here. You would feel it a little bit more. And also, these tires are brand new. You got to break them in, give them 500 to 1,000 miles to, wear in. From like the mold release agents and all of that.
Fantastic.
Oh, these tires are great.
You could feel the grip on them. I mean,
yeah.
Like even turning in my neighborhood, I would just make a quick turn and then give it some throttle, and you would have gotten some wheel trying to grip on that, but nope, it's stuck right to the road, no problem.
I got to tell you, this is one of the most fun cars that I've driven in a while, and you see, I have a lot of cool cars in the shop. And what I like about this. It's like, all right, I'm going to come back to the price again. 50 grand, right? 50 grand, you could drive this every day. You don't have to worry about it. What I mean is, like, you don't have to worry about parking it somewhere because it's not 100,000.
Right.
I don't know, and I kind of feel that this fits into a category that you don't really get with a lot of fun cars today.
No.
Because there's so much more money. I mean, a Mustang, you know, granted, totally different car, but I get it. But a nicely equipped Mustang is $70,000, you know? And then you got to worry about where you're going to park it.
Well, you can just tell right away. I mean, they only sell this car in a manual. What does that tell you?
Exactly. And not only that, it's flashy. Like the styling is subtle, but it's got a little flash with the, you know, the aero, the diffuser, and the wide body flares. I like it, but it's not to the point where like it's going to stand out. You know, the Honda version stands out a little bit more with the wing and, you know, a little bit more stuff. Yeah. So that's why this is. I get it, man. I totally get it. So we're going to head back to the shop. I'll give you guys my final thoughts, but this car is absolutely awesome. I definitely suggest anybody that's looking for a $50,000 car, I would go check this one out immediately. So I'll see you guys when we get back. Listen, I love my Alfa, but yeah, if it was a stick, I think it would be probably one of the best sedans ever. All right, guys, we just got back from that road test. Hope you guys got a good POV. I will tell you, this is one of the most impressive cars that I've driven in a very long time. The chassis tuning, the build quality, the shifter, it's just absolutely incredible. This car is such a freaking bargain at $50,000 that I'm going to tell you right now, if you guys are in the market for a practical, fun, sporty, hot hatch, definitely check this out. If you guys want to spend a little bit less money, definitely check out this Honda Civic Type R. This thing is 100% Auto Fanatic approved. I'm at the point where I want to buy one right now. This is such a fun car. I was having so much fun driving it. I did not want to get out of it. And what an impressive machine. I want to thank my friend James for coming up from Long Island to let me video and have some fun in his car today. But I will tell you now, this car is amazing. So thanks again for watching this video. Head over to the channel for more content. And like I said, there'll probably be more videos on this car after the winter. We might do some stuff to it, but I don't know, guys. This might be the one to do the Auto Fanatic giveaway for 2026. What do you guys think? Post in the comments below. Should I do the Integra or should I do the Honda Civic? You let me know, but I think this is the car because I'm going to enjoy driving it while we modify it and customize it for the channel and to do a giveaway. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Stay tuned. Catch you guys later.